Now, thinking about the money that we asked, £1.50 for the sports, I'm just going to go ahead and check the price of all our rubber rides, the price of getting into the park, etc. So Gallopers, merry-go-round, is 50p, so that's quite cheap. Okay, let's have a look at roller coaster, Big Dipper. That's £4, so that's quite expensive. And our big wheel is £1, so it's not too expensive. It's about maybe slightly cheaper than you'd do it as a fresh new ride. However, there's not really there's quite a lot of people, should I say. However, there are a lot of people queuing up for the ride, so obviously it's quite popular. And the actual park itself is free. So we could go for a few ideas. We could try and make lots of sort of more expensive rides and see if people will enjoy it. Or we can charge a small amount to get into the park. They'll probably start complaining that it's cheap and we can raise it. But then our rides will probably have to go down in price. Personally, I think you usually get more money if you raise the price of the actual park. So what I'll do is, I'm going to make it £5 to get in. And I'm going to make a lot of the rides quite cheap. So I'm just going to bring Big Dipper down to £3.50. We'll see how well it goes. If it's still doing well, we'll probably bring it down a bit more. If it's not doing well, we'll bring it down even more. Also, our Gallopers is very cheap. I think we can keep it like that for now. So, what else? We don't have any staff in the park, and just looking at the path is just making me feel a bit sick. There is a lot of sick about, especially near the roller coaster. There's not really much near the Ferris wheel, but what we should definitely invest in, and has proved to be really useful in the past in my previous parks, is adding staff. Make sure we've got handyman, making sure we've got mechanics. Security guards are usually quite good, and entertainers just improve the park significantly. So let's go ahead. We're going to add a handyman. We'll have 2 of them at the moment. We'll have one in the area of the roller coaster and sort of these other smaller rides, up to about where the park entrance is. And our other handyman can just be at the park entrance all the way down to our Ferris wheel. We're going to add just the one mechanic for now, because we've only got 4 rides. It's not really worth it. We'll get 1 security guard and an entertainer, who we will make into an elephant. That sounds really good. And we're going to make sure that our handymen are not going to be mowing the grass. That is one of the most annoying things they can ever do, is just mow the grass constantly. Okay, so they shouldn't be mowing the grass now, and they should just be cleaning up the areas which they've been assigned. So, we've just unlocked the Steel Mini Roller Coaster. I think it's time that we make a roller coaster. So, let's have a look at where we can add this. We've got a lot of space at the bottom of the park. However, it's not as much as you'd think. A lot of the other rides or parks we've been doing have been, what would you say, they've had a lot more space. They've pretty much been this entire map square. We've just got kind of a one large square for our park this time. So we've got to be a bit more conservative, maybe think about buying more land and such. So what we're going to do, on this side of the park, I think we'll start the ride. You can go like from here. Quite a biggish station there. I think that's a good start for a ride. And we can just go down. Or we could do it in like sort of down and up downs. So we go down a bit. And then we just go down a bit more. Something like that looks good. And then perhaps we can go, I don't know, you'd think I'd be a bit of an expert at this sort of thing by now. I really am not. I think if we go down to the ground level, and we'll just see what happens if we go to the station. We'll just give that a bit of a test, I guess. Oh wait, let's build an entrance and exit. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll just give that a test. So obviously it starts in this up very large corner. It gets to the top. It goes down in kind of a steep manner. Goes up a little bit more and then down. And then hopefully it can make this bit. Yep, goes round and down into the station. We'll give that a bit of time just to get some tests. And since our park entrance fee is cheap, guests have been commenting that it is cheap and they want it to be increased so we can get some more money. So I'm going to actually raise that to £10 now. It's usually quite a good little pricing strategy to sort of keep increasing it when they want. Let's go back to our roller coaster. Have we got any test results back yet? So it's got a medium excitement rating, a high intensity rating, and a medium nausea rating. Not the best, but it's certainly good. I think that will get quite a few people on there. So I'm just going to add some paths and queues. Like so. That was quite good. And then we can also start thinking about adding some more what's the word? Stalls, shops and stalls and things. Let's just check our handyman. Is it handyman 1 in this area? Yeah, we'll just extend his area to our new path. We'll just add some, perhaps a bin there. We've already got a bench right there anyway, so it should be fine. Price wise, it's currently free. I think we'll make that about £1.50, perhaps £2. I'm going to try it at £2, see how it goes. Colour wise, or the sort of styles we can have, let's just close it down and have a look what we can have. So if I just bring this to the centre so you can see it, we've got the ladybird carts, which is, we can already see, are kind of like long sort of insecty ones. Or we could have the rocket cars, which if we just test with them, you can see look like rockets, which is amazing. I think we should definitely steal the name of the roller coaster from somewhere, let's say, slightly famous. So let's just call this one Space Mountain. Sweet. So we got Space Mountain there. £2 for Space Mountain, and let's quickly have a look at the colour scheme. Obviously, because space isn't yellow, we think what we'll do, we'll just make that kind of dark track, not white, dark. And the actual ride itself, we can have sort of yellow thrusters coming out of it, and sort of a white sort of shuttle look. So we'll do, we'll open that, hopefully people will start going on that soon. If not, we'll have a look at sort of the pricing strategy of it, see if we can sort of reduce it or not. Looks like we've got a couple of people going in on it. A few guests coming towards it. So that's good. What I'm going to do, whilst we're just waiting for some guests, I'm just going to add some more sort of stalls on this end of the park. So that will be good. I'm just going to check the prices of our old information kiosk. So it's very cheap. I'm going to actually bump them up so we can get the £1 profit per item. Same with our new information kiosk. And add some toilets and other facilities such as drink stalls. Hopefully the toilets are free. Yeah, they're free. The ones over here, they should be free as well. Yes, good. I don't want to be charging people money for the toilets, because that can be one of the most annoying things. You just really need the toilet, and you get to a toilet, and it asks you for just any amount of money. I think usually most toilets probably charge you 20p or something, but it's the most annoying thing in the world. I believe when I was in Leeds once, my granddad really needed the toilet, and he was just like, how much is it? And When he found out the price, he was rushing there. So, our new ice cream stall, well, our old ice cream stall is red. I don't know if I can actually click it. Yes, there we go. So our old ice cream stall is red. Now I'm thinking, should we keep the sort of red theme and have red ice cream everywhere, or should I maybe change it? Maybe I could go for the sort of primary colours, or when I say primary colours, the sort of computing primary colours, you red, green, you blue. So let's have a look at a green one. That looks fine by me. So I think the next one we'll do will be blue. That's a good looking ice cream stall. And our Space Mountain, that seems to be doing quite well. I'm very happy for saying that was just a really quick ride that I sort of threw together. And I was expecting to have to test it and edit it and test it and edit it like you end up doing with all your eventual roller coasters.